your boy, Grown Man Business TV. Feel what I'm saying? Now listen, man. You can tap in and you can tap out, but you know my slogan. You know what I suggest? And I suggest you tap in. So let's get right into it. Now you already know, man. We at the big house doing what we do. You know what I mean, big boy things, grown man business at its finest. And I want to tap in. I got a lot of people in the DM right now. Yo, Big G and BTV, what's the deal with the whole situation with Matt Hoffa and Sue Surf? You know, what's your perspective on the situation between Matt Hoffa and Sue Surf? You know what I mean? And you know, the receipts came across my desk. I've been seeing what's going on. I've been hearing the whispers. I've been seeing the conversations in regards to Sue Surf. Sue Surf is a Rolling 60 Crip gang member who he's facing federal RICO charges right now. He's actually locked up. He's incarcerated. And when you look at the paperwork, when you look at the situation, you know, it's a lot of debate as if he's a rat. Did he do bad? You know what I mean? And Matt Hoffa he's being attacked on a certain front when it comes to his opinion on if Sue Surf did bad or not. And I want to start right here before we get into this, right? Grown men say what they mean and they mean what they say. Is what it is and it'll be what it's gonna be. Grown men don't backbite. We don't double back. We don't backpedal. You understand? You gotta stand on what you say as a man, as a big dog. And Matt Hoffa, you know, he got that. We all know Matt Hoffa got that suck in him. We all know Matt Hoffa's a big 6'8", 300-pound. You know what I mean? But size don't matter. You know what I mean? It's the heart, right? It's the heart that will make a man a man. And Matt Hoffa, he's saying that Sue Surf did bad, but then he's saying he didn't do bad, and Sue Surf is a rat, but I ain't saying nah. Big salute to the chat, man. Real spill. We gonna put this and nip it right in the bud, man. Sue Surf, he got indicted, right? He got indicted for moving, you know, illegal, you know what I mean, drugs, etc., X, Y, and Z across state lines. Not only did he get indicted, but his gang got indicted and they got a RICO charge. All right? Sue Surf was the first one to take a plea. And the reason why I'm speaking to this is because the whole Gucci Mane situation, the whole Pooh Shiesty, it's a lot of talk about what make you a rat and what make you honorable if you're talking about street activity, right? When it comes down to street activity, and I want all my youngsters to hear me loud and clear when I say this, you are not supposed to cooperate with the police in no way, shape, form, or fashion. You are not supposed to talk to the police. Made men don't make statements. Made men don't talk to the police at all. If you take a plea, then you have cooperated with the police. Okay? So the reason why I like to talk about these things is because if the youngsters knew the real intricate details about being a street dude, a lot of them is not going to go into the street. A lot of them is going to play sports. They're going to go to school. They're going to stay far away from street politics. But when you make it a gray area, when you say you could do this, but you can't do that, but you could do this and you could do that and X, Y, and Z, it make it easier for impressionable mind to somehow, some way get in the streets, do bad, and get out. Okay? So that's all I'm trying to say. Sue Surf is a rat. He went in there, he cooperated with the police, he took a plea deal, he agreed to the charges, and he took his time. Okay? Now, again, a lot of people in my DM, yo, Big G and B, You know, they all agreed to take plea deals. They all agreed to cop out. What I'm here to tell you is this. It don't matter if all of y'all agreed to cop out. If all of y'all agreed to cooperate and cop out, all of y'all are considered rats. Okay? So everybody that said yes, we was selling drugs. Yes, we was doing this. Yes, we was doing that. You did bad. You did bad. Gangsters, hooligans, etc. do not cooperate with the police in regards to anybody but themselves. Now, if you get caught, you take a plea deal on your own criminal activity that doesn't involve anybody else, you good. But if you make a plea deal that involves you and the gang, you did bad. You told you a rat. So we can't say that Gucci Mane is a rat, right? Tax Stone is a rat, but Sue Surf ain't a rat because he said me and the gang committed these crimes. And I think it's nasty work that people are, you got to understand something. You don't get to create a gray area. As soon as Sue Surf said me and the gang, you have now incorporated other people. You are now telling, you are now cooperating. This is the harsh reality of street activity. Let me give you an example. The police, their job is to get the evidence, make an arrest, and prove it in court beyond a reasonable doubt. That's their job. You cooperating, saying, yeah, we did this and yeah, we did that and X, Y, and Z is talking. The only thing you should be saying is do your job. I plead the fifth. I have nothing to say. Get my lawyer. That's all you need to be saying. You say anything outside of that, that is cooperating and helping, assisting, you bad, man. You bad. And again, one of the reasons why I speak to this, one of the main reasons why I talk about this, because I'm not in the streets. I've been out the streets for a long time. Obviously, I'm a taxpaying citizen. It's because I want the youngsters to understand. I want the youth to know, the teenagers, the impressionable minds that think it's cool to be out there in the game, selling drugs, battle rapping, talking about it. When they indict you, when they bring a RICO charge, you don't get the cop. Sue Surf did bad, man. I know a lot of y'all like Sue Surf. I know y'all like his music. I know that y'all like to pick and choose when it comes to who did bad and who didn't. But the harsh reality of street activity is that you don't get to choose. You don't get to choose. You don't get to talk over here, and then it don't work like that. And that's why I'm speaking to this. It is what it is. You already know I'm about to handle some business. But I want the youngsters to understand something. You don't get to talk and take plea deals. And it's a lot of people in my DM, yo, Big G and B, nobody went to jail behind it. That don't matter. Let me tell you something, right? You talk to the police. They don't make an arrest for 5 years. Do that mean you wasn't a rat those 5 years that they never made an arrest? You only become a rat, you only become a snitch when they make the arrest? No. You become a rat and a snitch the day that you talk to the police. If they make an arrest or not, it don't matter. The day that you cooperate is the day that you become an informant. Yo, G and B TV, They everybody obviously didn't agree to the plea deal, and we're gonna talk about that. We're gonna talk about that because there's one of the guys that got arrested with Sue Surf that said he only wanted to cop out to the drugs. He didn't want to cop out to gang activity. He wasn't a gang member. He wasn't a gang member. He was simply a drug dealer. But because Sue Surf already took the plea and said they all was gang members, he got hit with the RICO. Big salute to the chat. Hit the like button and all that when y'all get in here. Sue Surf did bad. Max B did bad. Gucci Mane did bad. Young Thug, TIP, Young Gunner, 21 Savage, Tax Stone, Troy Ave, 6ix9ine. There is no in between with this. The like button and all that. Big salute to the chat. Breezy. Yeah, man. I see that. I see you. I seen a lot of going on in the chat. You feel me? So I went ahead and handled what I needed to handle. Salute to you. I ain't, it's too early in the day for them to be working y'all so hard. You know what I mean? Salute to my wrenches. Salute to everybody that's in tune with the channel. We not staying long. But like I said, man, the reason why it's so much confusion in the streets is because y'all got all these gray areas. Sue Surf did bad. Sue Surf took a plea. Sue Surf cooperated with the federal government. And because he did that, his co-defendants was not able to cop out. They wasn't able to go to trial. They wasn't able to try and fight the case. They had to take plea deals as well. Because if Sue Surf take a plea deal and say we all was in the gang, what I look like fighting that? How I'ma win? How I'ma win? How I'ma take it to trial if the big dog already told the people we all was in the Rolling 60 Crips, we all gang members, and we all did that? How we gonna fight that? You can't fight that. Let me give y'all some game, right? When them people put a plea deal on the table in front of you, it's not because they trying to help you out. It's not because they trying to give you a shortcut. The word, the word semantics in that plea deal is going to knock off everybody. The word semantics. See, Sue Surf couldn't just say, I was running drugs. I don't know what they was doing. I was in the wrong, but I don't know what I don't have nothing to. He had to say me and the gang. Me and the gang was selling drugs. Me and the gang was moving illegal products. Me and the gang. So now whoever they consider to be gang is going to fall. Whoever they arrest and they consider or they have evidence of cooperating and participating in gang activity, they are going to fall. Listen to me. Without Sue Surf, right? Without Sue Surf, they have to prove that each one of these guys are gang members. They have to prove that their mentality and their objective was to further the gang. One of his co-defendants said, I'm not a gang member. I'm just a drug dealer. All I did was sell weed. All I did was make money. But gang activity, I wasn't a part of that. He still got caught up in the RICO because Sue Surf said him in the gang. And again, just because, nobody went to jail. As soon as you talk to the police, you a rat. As soon as you cooperate and accept their word semantics, you're a rat. You told. That's why if you don't say it a certain way, they won't go through with the plea offer. Same thing with Gunna, right? Gunna had to say that YSL was a gang. Gunna wasn't able to just say, yo, I didn't know about this or I didn't know about that. He had to say that YSL was a gang. That is mandatory. Because what that does is that makes sure that anybody in YSL can be hit with this RICO. It's not rocket science, my G. We're not staying long on this. It's the reason why Sue Surf had to say me and the gang. It's a reason for that. And when you accept that, you have now cooperated with the federal government. You don't get to hide behind a plea deal. Oh, I took a plea. You don't get to hide behind that. Gang, yo, if you in the gang, you ain't supposed to say nothing. To all my youngsters out there, get out the gangs, man. Go to school. Play sports. The streets is dead. It been dead for a long time. You already see how these people gonna say you a rat. These people ain't gonna say. These people gonna rock with you. These people ain't gonna rock with you. When I was coming up, any cooperation, you was exiled. You was exiled out of the community. You was exiled out of the situation. Any cooperation. That's why you ain't supposed to say nothing. You ain't supposed to say nothing. Always remember that. Sue Surf, when he get out, Man Hoffa, he want to say this, but he ain't really built like this. Man Hoffa, he got that. We already know. We saw how he was doing when he was striking channels and X, Y, and Z. I'm telling you exactly what it is. No sugarcoating, no extras, no middleman. Okay, you don't say nothing to the Pope. You don't say nothing, and if you say something, Sue Surf took a plea. He was the first one to take the plea. You got some of the dudes that's trying to go to trial. You got some of the dudes that's trying to fight the case. You got some of the dudes that's trying to figure a way out of this. And before they can do anything, Sue Surf cooperated with the federal government. Told the federal government, yes, me and the gang was doing exactly what y'all said we was doing. Me and the gang did everything in this paperwork. We did it. Me and the gang. Yeah. When you say me and the gang, you told. You cooperated. And then when you sign that paper, you sealed the deal. Respectfully. Yeah, I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to argue about it. Yeah, told me. Yeah, you told. Told on them goddamn people. Yeah, you told. Yeah, look, yo, Sue Surf didn't say this, Surf didn't say that. Nah, homie. Nah, you did. You told, homie. You supposed this what you youngsters. This what you supposed to do. I don't want to talk about nothing that got anything to do with nobody else. I did this, X, Y, and Z. That's it. I did this. What about the gang? I don't know about the gang. What about YSL? Was they a gang? I don't know if YSL was a gang. I'm saying this what I did. What about Young Thug? I don't know about that. What about YSL? I don't know about that. What about the Rolling 60 Crips? I don't know about that. I don't know. You know what they gonna tell you? This plea deal ain't gonna work. Go ahead and take it to trial. We need you to say the gang did it, which we need you to incriminate the gang. Can you do that? Will you do that? Will you incriminate your gang members? If not, take it to trial, man. Face 100 years. Yeah, we gonna give your ass 100 years for sure. We gonna give you 100 years, brother. Sue Surf did bad, man. Matt Hoffa was right. Matt Hoffa said it right. You got all these so-called street that just because they rock with Sue Surf, they he didn't do they don't listen to me. If you and 5 people choose to work with the federal government, all of y'all is rats. All of y'all. This is the harsh reality of what the streets is. This is why when I was growing up, everybody didn't jump off the porch. Everybody wasn't trying to go to jail. Everybody wasn't trying to go to federal penitentiary. Everybody wasn't trying to be gangster. It was a select few of niggas that was doing that shit. Everybody else, we was going to school, we was playing football, we was playing basketball, We was, yeah, we was, yeah. When I was growing up, it wasn't a fluctuation of hooligans and gangsters and gang members. It was a select few of niggas who wanted to throw their life away. Everybody else, we was going into the military, we was going into the goddamn schools, we was having families. Now you got all these youngsters trying to be the same thing because you can wiggle your way out the shit. You can tell if you do this, and you can tell if you do that, and you can still be a rat and still be famous. You could be a rat and still be a battle rapper. You can still be a rat and sell records. So now everybody is a gangster. Everybody is a gang member. Everybody is active. Because all you got to do is be like Lil Woody or Charleston White. When there is no middle ground, when there is no explanation or no excuses, when it is what it is or it's going to be what it's going to be, it makes you think twice. Man, if they give me 20 years, I'm going to fuck around and tell on these people. I'm not going to go in the street. Yeah. I don't like jail, and I don't want to go to prison, and I'm gonna go ahead and go to school. In I'm gonna listen to my mama, and I'm gonna just do because I'm gonna tell on these people. See, when I was coming up, we knew that snitches get stitches. We knew if you cooperated, your ass can't come back out here. No, you got your mama. Everybody got to move. Your mama can't afford to move out this motherfucking apartment. You can't even walk to the corner store. You can't walk to the bodega. So a lot of people stayed their ass on the porch where they belonged at. Tonight we gonna talk about being 10. A lot of y'all in my DM, y'all want me to talk about being 10, and I did a little due diligence. I did some research. I got some receipts that came across my desk. We gonna talk about being 10 tonight because all of this stuff kind of coincides with each other. It was all good when you was battle rapping and you was a rolling 60 Crip from Newark, New Jersey, and you was doing your little dance, and then when the RICO come, now it's me and the gang was doing this. Me and the gang was doing that, and me and the gang was doing that. Yeah, but you was a battle rapper. You was talking about how you got shot and how you was moving and you was grooving out there. Soon as them people come, now it's me and the gang did this. And why is you implicating the gang in that? Why is you talking to Sue Surf? You ate the cheese, Surf. I told you Sue Surf ate the cheese. Yeah, the government cheese, the Swiss cheese, the goddamn mozzarella cheese, the cheddar cheese, the jack cheese. Your ass ate the cheese. And I can't wait to see when you come out of the prison, when you come out the federal penitentiary, how they treat you when you get back on that stage and you start battle rapping. Oh, Sue Surf, we don't want to hear none of that gangster talk when your ass get out of prison. You better start rapping about the Nation of Islam. You better start singing and rapping about the Nation of Islam and the Honorable Muhammad and bean pies, nigga. Yeah, you, Sue Surf. Don't you come out that goddamn prison rapping about gangsterism, gang activity. Yeah, don't do that, Sue Surf. Don't do that. Call your ass Surf Muhammad. Yeah. Your new name is Surf Muhammad. Yeah. I don't want to hear it, Sue Surf. Sue Surf, I don't want to hear it, brother. I don't need you. I don't want you talking about it. Yeah, I don't want you talking about it, sir. don't want you talking about it, sir. I want your ass to understand, sir, that if you get up here talking about gangster stuff, gangster activity, I'm gonna call you out. Yeah, I'm gonna call you. I'm gonna call you out, nigga. You told them people that you and the gang sold drugs. You and the gang was involved in criminal activity. You told Surf they were gonna give your ass 155 years. Oh, they were gonna give your ass 150. You won't never gonna see this again right here. Yeah, you won't never gonna see this right here again. Yeah, we're not gonna. Hey, to all you youngsters, Ran 1010, Ben 10, NBA Ran 10. We gonna talk about your ass tonight. You, Sue Surf, Pooh Shiesty, Daddy Shiesty, Big 35. We gonna talk to you tonight. Yeah, we gonna talk. We gonna talk tonight. Yeah, we gonna talk. Talk to you tonight. Yeah, we gonna talk to you tonight. Yeah, we gonna talk to you now. You, Ben 10, yeah. Yeah, we gonna talk tonight. Salute to everybody in the chat, everybody in the DM that want me to talk about Ren 1010. I did some due diligence on your Ren 10. Big Ben, Big Ren 10, WNBA, Ren Ben 10. Yeah, we I know about you. I done heard about you. Oh, we gonna have a good conversation about you. To all the youngsters out there, take your ass to school, man. You, Ren 1010, WNBA young boy. Yeah. Don't get the crime when the RICO come to your ass. Yeah. We gonna have a conversation. Jazz Prince, J Prince Jr., WNBA young boy, Daddy Shiesty, Big 35, Ren 1010. Oh, we gonna talk tonight. Yeah, I gotta spray. I gotta spray some of this down on the ground. I gotta put this down on the ground. Yeah, I gotta make sure I get this down on the ground. You don't. Yeah, this just what old people like to do. I'm an old man. Yeah, I'm an old man, brother. My people, Sue Surf, TSU Surf, Sue Surf. Use a rat, brother. You told on them people. You told on them people, man. You told the federal government that you and the gang, you and the gang, you're a rat, man. Respectfully, man. And listen to me. At this present moment in time, I'm gonna tell you something. I want to be very honest with you. The best thing you could do is tell on them. Listen to me. Go ahead and tell on them people. Then you is a battle rapper. You ain't no gang. Nigga done shot you up 45 times. Put bullets all in. Yeah, you. Sue Surf, I did my research on you, Sue Surf. I did my due diligence on you. Them boys were popping your ass. Yeah, they were shooting you. You supposed to been on the porch writing your battle raps. Sue Surf, TSU Surf. TSU Surf, you were supposed to been on the porch writing your battle raps. Yeah, I'm gonna talk. We gonna talk tonight. I'm back at a big salute to everybody in the chat. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Make sure you're doing what you're supposed to do when you come in here. This is why the grown man shit is so important. Sue Surf gonna come out the jail. He gonna want to be a battle rapper, talking about shooting and popping. And I got out and I pulled the Glock out. Then the Glock jumped in. And then when I went in, I sat down with the people and I told them what we were doing. And then I took a plea deal. Yeah, I took a plea deal with the people. The people gave me an opportunity to tell, so I told on the people. I told on the people, and I told on the people. Talk like that. You took a plea deal and told on them goddamn people. Sue Surf. I'm gonna tell you something now. It's gonna get real now. It's gonna get real. You ain't gonna like what I got to say, but I got to say it to you now. I'm gonna say it. You might not like it, but it ain't got nothing to do with what you like. I gotta tell the youngsters. I gotta tell the youth the truth now. I got to tell on you, Sue Surf. Listen to me, Sue Surf. I know what you did. I already seen what you did. You told on them people. Gucci Mane is he did bad. Sue Surf, you did bad, sir. And I'm gonna tell you something. I'm gonna tell you this too, sir. Hopefully they kick your ass out the game when you get out. You can't be a part of the Rolling 60 Crips no more. Yes, yeah. Your ass ain't in the gang no more, Sue Surf. Respectfully. You ain't even from California. How is you a Rolling 60? I don't understand it. But your ass ain't in the gang no more after you told them people what you in the gang was doing. Yeah, respectfully, nigga. Your ass gonna get kicked out the goddamn gang, nigga. Yeah, let me go ahead and handle it. Let me handle this real fair right here. Let me do what I like to do right here. Yeah, yeah. Told on them goddamn people, Sue Sir. Told on them people. Where I'm at, you motherfucking ass will tear your ass up now. Man, tear your ass up. went ahead and cut the porch light on for him. Yeah, big salute to the chat. Yeah, we're gonna talk about Ran 10 tonight. WNBA young boy, being Ran 10. We're gonna talk about everything going on. Finesse 2 times said a few things. It's a lot of y'all that's sliding these receipts across my desk. We're gonna talk about it. It's gonna be really interesting. So make sure y'all hit the like button and subscribe button. Make sure everything is locked in for tonight. We're going live tonight. We're gonna have a conversation for sure. But in regards to Sue Surf, I just wanted to put that out there. You know what I'm saying? I wanted to make that known that we not gonna bounce around. We not gonna pick and choose. Gucci Mane is a rat. Yes, he did bad on that record. He made a song about exactly what happened. He gave the police and he basically cooperated and gave them some assistance. I want y'all to just keep this in mind when you out there doing your drills and you're doing your crime and you're being the gangster, right? You can't say nothing to the police. Nothing. If the police offer you a deal, it's probably going to put a stain on your jacket if you accept the deal. The feds is not saying, listen, we know you a gangster. We're going to construct this deal so that it helps us and it helps you. We know you can't do this and you can't talk. So we're going to construct this deal so that you don't get called a snitch and we can win the case. It don't work like that. When the feds put a plea deal on the table, it is no benefit to you other than shortening your time in prison. Nothing else works in your benefit. The only thing you get is a shorter stay in prison. Yo, I don't want to say no names, but okay, you don't want to say no names, then just say the gang. Say you and the gang did all of this. We can work with that. Can you do that? Yes, I'll do that. Yeah, it's a wrap. Sue Surf, when they told you to say the gang, you told. You're supposed to say, I can't say no names. I'm not going to say no gang. I can't incriminate nobody but myself. That's it. I don't care if they chose to do it. I don't care if they didn't choose to do it. Me personally, I can't say their names and I can't say the gang. I can only say me. I, Sue Surf, I did X, Y, and Z. As soon as you include somebody and you incriminate them and your words assist the federal government in prosecuting them, you a rat. So let's close with this. And again, right, this is why a lot of youngsters, when I was growing up, chose to opt out the streets. Everybody wasn't a street nigga when I was growing up. Everybody didn't have tattooed teardrops when I was growing up. It was a certain individual that came in the room that had tattooed teardrops. We all knew what that meant. Now everybody and their mama got tattooed teardrops and everybody got the dreadlocks and everybody got tats on their face. When I was growing up, a selective few had tattoos on their face. And when they came around, you got it, boss. Listen, man. You got it. Because you got to understand, in the street code that y'all abide by, if they going to give you 100 years, you still can't say nothing. You got to eat. Yeah, listen, you can't say nothing. Yeah, got to go to jail for 100 years then. If the police say we got you, the feds say we got you, we gonna give you 155 years. You got to take 155 years and you did that. That's what you got to do. You don't get to figure out how to get out. Yeah. Max B had 75 years in prison. Max B wasn't supposed to tell and say, yeah, he did it. And he went out there knowing what he was going to do. And I told him to do it. And he went out there with a gun because we knew that it was possible. Like, that's wrong. That's bad. That's bad. When they gave your ass 75 years, we supposed to see ass in 75 years. Yeah. You don't get to give 59 years back and come home and get to dancing and, I broke bread on them. You don't get, nigga, y'all went out there in New York City and y'all sold out the goddamn arena 3 times for Max B, a rap. And y'all was in there dancing. Y'all was in there dancing with a rap. Yeah, y'all went out, y'all. 75 years is 75 years, brother, when you in the streets. So to all the youngsters out there, when they give you 100 years, if you ain't willing to take it, then you need to get out the streets now. This ain't the place. The streets ain't the place for you. Go ahead and get your pool. Look. Go ahead and get you one of these right here. Right? Get you one of these and get you one of these. Get you one of these and get you one of these. All right, big salute to the chat, man. It is what it is, and it'll be what it's going to be again. Sue Surf is a rat. Sue Surf did bad like a motherfucker. He did terrible. I wouldn't battle rap with you with all that cheese on your breath, Sue Surf. I wouldn't want to get on the battle rap stage with you with all that motherfucking mozzarella coming off your breath. Yeah, I'm not going to rap to you. I'm not going to tell you what I'm going to do to you. I'm not going to tell you I got the gun in the tuck, and if you run up, it's going to buck. I'm not going to tell you that because you liable to tell the police, but you liable to talk to the people. Yeah, I got the gun on me. It's in the tuck. If you run up, it's going to buck, and it's going to lift you up and put you in the back of a truck and drive you to the Greyhound. I'm not going to talk to you like that. No one goddamn well you going to tell the guy. Yeah, you going to tell the people. You get you one of these. Listen to me. Take your poo shiesty off. Put it in your sock drawer. You don't need it. It's summertime where I'm at. You don't need the poo shiesty. Take the poo shiesty off. Put it in the drawer, your sock drawer. Put the poo shiesty mask in your brief drawer where the Calvin Kleins is at. Put it in there. Get you one of these. Get you one of these. Yeah. They forgot all about Max B. New York nigga, they all talk Gucci Mane is a rat. Gucci told on Pooh Shiesty. But ain't nobody talking about Pooh Sims and Max B. Rat B. Yeah, Rat B. Pooh Sims ass in there with 100 goddamn years. What Rat B do? Rat B out there motherfucker smoking, drinking, eating. Yeah, Rat B told on Pooh Sims, told the judge. Yes, sir. Yes, Your Honor. Yes, sir. I called Pooh Sims. Yes, sir. Did you know Pooh Sims had a gun? Yes, sir, Your Honor. I gave him a gun. Did Pooh Sims? Yes, Your Honor. I told Pooh Sims where they was at. Yes, Your Honor. Did Pooh Sims know what was going on? Yes, Your Honor. Pooh Sims knew what was going on. Yes, Your Honor. I told Pooh Sims to drive over there, the Queens, and to rob the victims. Did Pooh Sims know that? Yeah, Pooh Sims knew he was going to do it. Did you know what he was going to do? Yes, sir. I knew what he was doing. When Pooh Sims went over there, what did Pooh Sims do? Pooh Sims called me. I told him to do it. He went in there. He ended up unaliving the victim. What happened after the victim was unalive? Pooh Sims and the girl, they drove back to me. What did y'all do with the money? Me and Pooh Sims, we split the money. What happened after that? That's what Max B did to get to come home. Zip with the drip. Nobody won't call him a rat. They scared to call. But Gucci Mane, Eric, that y'all got all AI videos of Gucci. You got all kind of different. Y'all dragging Gucci. Y'all dragging Gucci through the mud. But Max B, he walking around New York City like a free man. Told you, Max B done Max B told on this man to come home. We're gonna have a conversation tonight, man. All right, big salute to the chat. I gotta make sure these motherfucking ants don't come up. I gotta make sure these ants don't come up in my area. You know what I mean? I got the ants want to come in here. It's nice and neat. They want to come in here and yeah, the wave guard. Yeah, that motherfucker, the wave guard. All right, he was waving at the federality. Come over to myself, please. I'm ready to talk. The wave guard. Yeah, the wave guard. Yeah, he wait, please come to myself. Come over here, please. I'm ready to talk. Yeah, I did 20 years. I did 17 years. Can we talk? I'm ready to talk. I'm waving at you because I'm the wave guard. I'm ready to talk. Yeah, see? Spiders, spiders, termites, fleas, all kind of different little. See that? It's a barrier. You see what I'm saying? You spread around, and it's a barrier. It causes a barrier, so they won't pass it. You got to dread down. Yeah, the wave guard. Oh, he's the wave guard. Yeah, he was. I'm ready to talk. Oh, I can't do it no more, officer. Please take me. Come get me at 4 in the morning. When everybody's asleep, if you take me down there at 4 in the morning, I'm gonna tell you everything that I know. I'm ready to talk. Please, please. I'm sorry. That's all. I did 17 years in this motherfucker. I'm ready to go home. I need to go home. I got children. I got babies. I'm trying to get to the house. I got French Montana. I got to get to the house if that's okay. I'm waving at you. Don't get quiet on Max B and loud with Gucci. Don't get quiet on Max B and loud with Tip. Don't get quiet with Tax Stone and quiet. Don't get quiet with Tax Stone and loud with Gunner. Come on, man. Come on, New York City. Don't worry, New York. I got you. I'm the balance. Yeah. Don't worry. I'm gonna do it for you. Yeah, New York City. Yeah, I'm gonna do it for you. Sue Surf is a rat. Max B is a rat. Yeah, Tax Stone. 6ix9ine. We got some goddamn numerous rats in New York City. Numerous. There's numerous of the rats out there in New York City. Nigga. Handling my goddamn business. I'm handling my business, man. I ain't do no arguing with you now. I'm gonna handle my business, man. All right? Business got to get handled. Whew. And let's not forget about Canal Street. Salute to you. You already. Let's not forget. Let's not forget where you was getting them SpongeBob 11s at, New York City. Let's not forget where you was getting them Dragon Ball Z 4s at, them Goku 12s at. Let's not forget where you was getting those Spider-Man 11s at out there in New York City. Canal Street. Yeah, you thought I forgot about Canal Street? Where you had the motherfucking Goku 12, the flu game Gokus? I didn't know that Dragon Ball Z and the flu games had a collaboration and all that. Yeah, when you came down to Virginia during the summertime, you told me that I can't get these Jordans from nowhere but New York City. When you had the SpongeBob 11s, I didn't know Nickelodeon and Michael Jordan had a collaboration. You had the Spider-Man 4s with the blue and red. I didn't know that Marvel had a collaboration with Jordan. New York City, I'm disappointed in you, New York. I'm disappointed on how y'all was out there dancing around with Rat B. But you expect them boys in Atlanta to disown and turn their back on Gucci. So you can accept Rat B for being a rat. Y'all can dance around with him. But y'all don't want them to no New York City. No, New York City. No. Make sure y'all notification bells are ringing loud and clear. We going live tonight. Ren 1010, WNBA, Jazz Prince Jr. We gonna talk about all that tonight. You already know what time it is, man. It's your boy Grown Man Business TV. Feel what I'm saying? You can tap in, you can tap out. But you know my slogan, and you know what I suggest. I suggest you tap in.